Hello, my name is Chris, but most people call me Santa. Years ago, on the now-defunct Bungie.net forum called The Flood, I posted a simple thread asking if anyone else remembered an old cartoon short that creeped me out as a kid. Perhaps I sensationalized being terrified by the film, but it was something that has stuck with me after all these years. I couldn't remember what the story was called, so I named it Clockman, after the creepy guy that climbed out of the clock. In this day and age of the internet, I thought someone else out there would chime in and say, sure, here it is. Just wanted to see a creepy thing I remembered as a kid. Instead, I accidentally launched a search for a Clockman. The first time I ever saw the Clockman short was I was homesick from school and saw it during the old Nickelodeon show Pinwheel. I distinctly remember lying on the couch after just finishing some chicken noodle soup bundled up in an old blanket. That show had all sorts of strange European shorts. They seemed different somehow from normal American cartoons you see on Saturday mornings. The Clockman short started off with the same feel, but the part of the show where the clock starts ticking down more and more slowly, then seeing the guy climb down and snatch the sleeping kid from bed was especially creepy. The part really gave me the chills. About that time, my mom was also drilling into me and my brother's head about kidnappers and might try to snatch us up when we were out playing. It felt like the fear rationalized. In fact, it's probably why it still resonates so much with me today. Strangely, I remember seeing the same short again a few years later during the summer, and again on Pinwheel. I remember stopping what I was doing to see the guy come out of the clock once more. From time to time, the short crossed my mind here and there until I posted a request on Bungie to see if anyone else could pull it up. From what I can remember, the characters in the short had a husky, jerky movement to them when they walked, as if it was glided instead of the legs moving back and forth. Think of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer-ish. The characters had a wooden-like quality to them, but don't think they were made out of wood. The part towards the end where the little girl was suing stars, I remember the stars having a felt-like quality to them. A lot of the rest of the story was really foggy until someone on another forum mentioned they remember seeing it too. Much of what they said rang a lot of bells. I wish more info than just this. I initially remember the story featuring a little boy, but I believe that was because of the whole fear of being kidnapped. I put myself into the character's shoes. I'm almost certain now that the main character is a little girl. The man coming out of the clock is not a monster. I'm almost positive it was just a magician. But he looked very different, sinister due to all the lights being off in the bedroom. Many have said the story is an old parable with roots in Europe. I've been told the story originated from Germany, the Netherlands, and even Turkey. I think if someone can pinpoint the actual name of this tale, it will make it exponentially easier to find this, if it still exists somewhere. What's next? I really don't know. Tons of other people have already tried to find out any shred of info on this. Almost nothing was found. This whole thing started with, hey guys, anyone else remember this creepy thing? It ended a whole lot of folks calling me a liar and a troll. Some people even got mad I brought it up. If I'm bored from time to time, I'll scan the internet for any scrape of information, but never find much. I put a self-imposed ban on myself from Bungie.net until I can return with proof of Clockman's existence. Hope to return someday with proof and vindicate myself. Till that day, I'm just a liar there. It's been a long time. My response to it's a creepypasta, it's a troll, it's a lie, etc., it makes me feel terrible. Again, when I posted the request years ago, it really was meant to see if anyone else remembered it and could just post it. It creeped me out as a kid, and it would have been awesome to see it again. Some people got outright angry at me. Some people screamed from the rooftops that I was just tricking everyone. Read my original request again. I just wanted to see it one more time and see if I could just feel the same uneasiness, fear I felt when I was young. A few times I've wondered if I did imagine the whole thing. But now I'm sure I haven't. That said, having so many people call you a liar is maddening. It makes you feel weak. One day, I'll find it and return to Bungie.net and be vindicated. Hopefully. I watched both of them, but did not see anything misrepresented. I'll watch them again to see if I can lend some more insight. So many people have said, if it's not on the internet, that it probably never existed. This makes me wonder what else has been lost over time. and how people in the future will view events, media from the past that's not readily available. My search has really made me appreciate the work of historians and archivalists. Just because you cannot find something immediately does not mean it's not important. It does not mean it doesn't exist. So many things from the past, even though those seemingly unimportant things, may be lost. How much about humanity and everyday life of our ancestors will we ever know?